freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Trade after our account from Bronze to Mythic, episode 21, draft 21. If you thought you saw draft 20,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
you didn't. All right, you didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, but we are now Diamond Tier 2. All right, don't look it on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, but don't check out that video. And we got some work to do. We got 3 drafts left to get at the under, and we're gonna do that right now. So
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
I'm an idiot and can't count. We have 4 drafts left in Mythic. 21, 22, 23, 24. That's the old like Y2K, like, you know, people think the new millennium is the year 2000 when it's the year 2001 because there is no year 0. Like, so, okay, we're good. Everything's good, all right?
You know, I just do things.
So, what do we got here? We got some, we got a Slumbering Trudge, which is kind of a weird card. It's a lot of words to just say it's a 4-mana 6/6, which is pretty good, honestly. You can play it turn 1. At the Trudge, pretty flexible card, honestly. We've got some Witherbloom and Lorehold cards. We got Pest and Pest Mascot, and then Curel and Spirit Mascot. Essence Scatter, Giant's Response, the Archaic, which is okay. Should take the rare. Just like, can go in any green deck or soup deck. Just a big idiot. It's just big, you know?
Good lord.
Sometimes
Gigantic.
just being big is not a bad place to be. Pack 2, we see Old Growth Educator. If you are pure Witherbloom, this card's pretty good. That is the worst color pair, though. Essence Scatter, Wilt in the Heat. I got like the coast here, honestly. The dual lands are great, and the rare dual lands are even better. Really powerful in this format, and definitely the colors I'd like to be if we're going to be like, you know, blue, green, red, whatever stuff, which is kind of nice. You could take like Barrage. I think it's dropping down too low here. I think this is a format where you want to swing for the fences, like most modern day formats are. So taking a common pick 2 is not where I'm at. Just take the rare. Take the rare land, get into my comfort zone of just playing some kind of green multicolored stuff. Passing Outburst, Educator, Wilt in the Heat, Scatter, whatever. So take the coast. Hello. Interesting. So you get past Witherbloom the Balancer. And this is a very bizarre card because it is definitely good in Witherbloom, but it's kind of just a big idiot. Affinity for creatures and then keying off instant sorceries is a really weird mixture of abilities. Its ratings are really high, but I assume that's like specifically in Witherbloom. Like, the Sloth is insane, Grapple's good, First Year's one of my favorite cards in these green decks. These all seem like better cards for a multicolor deck, but Witherbloom is kind of exciting. I'm taking the Witherbloom. I'm gonna take the rare. Have a little fun. I think I'd Pro Tour taking First Year or Sloth, but let's take Witherbloom and see how it pans out. Could be Witherbloom, could be multicolor. You know, we're not exactly sure where we're going just yet, but let's just take the powerful cards and kind of figure out where it goes. You see, Bitter Triumph is great. A splashable cheap removal spell is exactly what the doctor ordered, like that. And the rest of the pack is pretty whatever, so.
Do a barrel roll.
Royal Treatment, Banemaker, a dual land. Not much else. Royal Treatment is really, really good if we have creatures in our deck. Most soupy decks don't necessarily, so could take the land here if I wanted to keep the soup train going, but I think I like Royal Treatment. Soup does seem somewhat overdrafted. Let's take Treatment. And see where it takes us. We're definitely not locked in on anything yet. Archaic, Mascot, Necroscribe. Necroscribe is pretty mopey. Not a great pack. Archaic is, if you're like full soup and you top end, you don't have any rares, Archaic is fine, but it's like a little unexciting because you're hoping you're playing a rare 7-drop, not an uncommon 7-drop. Fractal Mascot's a card that I like, but it's not like super necessary. Let me just take the Witherbloom card. I don't really want to be Witherbloom, but these cards are not that exciting, so... There were a lot of Witherbloom cards in pack 1 also. Probably table one of them. And we get past Dogwater. Alright. It's frogging time.
We need an infusion of fresh DNA.
Yeah, like... Could take, like, Colony or Forum here. But... I'm down to give it a spin. Here's Mind Roots, Send in the Pest. Mind Roots is a card I'm really confused on. I don't know if this card is the Stones or just Stone Awful. It's obviously fine, but... Like, in Witherbloom, I prefer Send in the Pest. It's so off-plan, I feel like, for the Witherbloom deck. It's fine. Going to the ramp. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to take this Send in the Pest. I haven't enjoyed that card. So, Barrage Tables, Response Tables. Next pack was the Witherbloom Heavy pack. I'm going to take the Barrage. Soup does not seem particularly open. All right, this was the pack that I had with the Witherbloom cards, I believe. That's not great. They didn't come back, but...
Inconceivable!
We almost, like, third picked this card, and it just tables. It's funny, since, like, it's not even, like, that exciting in Witherbloom. It's fine, but... Alright. Take the first year. That's pretty... That's a wild wheel, so... Alright. Not thrilled we seem to be kind of locked into Witherbloom, but it is definitely the worst deck, and hopefully it'll be underdrafted, so we can get some nice pickups. That's where we're at. We're blooming. Pest Mascot, I guess, come on down. We would like to have 3 of these and 3 Bogwaters, and then our deck is actually fine. But... Interesting thought where we could take the Poet, the more generically good card, and try and wheel the Mascot. There's Evolution. Let me take Evolution first. If we're going to take a non-mascot card and try and wheel. If it wheels, we're in the right deck. If it doesn't wheel, we are screwed. Evolution's pretty good. I'm taking the Evolution. Yeah, I'll take the Evolution. And we'll hopefully wheel Witherbloom on the wheel. Here's Poison's Apprentice. Obviously, just a banger.
We need an infusion of fresh DNA.
If you're fighting over this deck, you are in big trouble. Because it is not a very good deck. And unfortunately, it does not look pretty open. Not look very open this pack, which is not great for us. We're taking Titan's Grove. Grave, whatever. And it's going to go here, too. Oh, my God. Where are we? Okay. This is the point where you need to try and find an exit strategy. As it stands, we currently have only a few black cards. What would be our... So, like, I guess Soups... Something would be our possible out here. Molten Note's the best card in the pack by a mile. I don't think Archaic's that good. I'm taking the Molten Note. So we end up pivoting towards a multicolor deck. All right, well, here's Last Gasp and Healer. I like Healer a lot. It's a 2-drop. Triggers life gain. Last Gasp is not good against the larger parts of the format. Yeah, I'm taking the Healer. Take the Healer. All right, we got another Dogwater. Needed that. It is hard to decide sometimes if your deck is not open to the packs just aren't there, but Dogwater number 2 is a big deal. I don't really want a third Barrage, but sure. Dude, what is going on? I don't think we're playing Mage Tower for Remus deck. I'm going to take the Dance for our possible like backdoor into multicolor. All right. Well, so this is a good sign. Poet tables and Mascot tables and Biomancer tables. So we do seem kind of open here. I'm taking the Mascot. I think Mascot's better in our deck than Poet. The problem is, good news that our deck is open probably, but bad news is that this pack just kind of suck for us. But I'm taking the Mascot with 2 Dogwaters. We'll almost surely get a third one of these, so... I don't hate this card, honestly. I think it's not bad against the soup decks. It's hard to kill at parity. I prefer not to play it, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers and so on. Here's a Fractal Tender. Late. Alright. And a 4th Barrage. You just don't want always barrages. Alright, pack 3, help me out. Force of Will. Alright. We see Ral Zarek. Ral is pretty good, honestly, to return these like synergy-based 2-drops. There's also a Lewin, which is quite good as well. I think Ral's better, though. I think Ral's fine. The thing about Ral is it's quite good against the soup decks because it just sits there, and you can just like threaten to ultimate it. You can just kind of get good value off of it. And then if Witherbloom is open, Lewin might table. I don't think that's like an insane thing to do. It's not a great card to splash in the soup deck, so I'm taking the rare. Come on down, Ral. Teach me something I don't know. And there's a scientist and a first-year scientist. Is an absolute bona fide banger. Just awesome. Huge card.
Yes! That's awesome!
And here's a comforting counsel. If we thought we were really life gainy, this card could be pretty insane. But you really got to mean it. We have 2 Dog Waters. All right, yeah, I think we're just trying to table this. I think it's tabled. Yeah, let's take the grapple. Like, yeah, take grapple. Important removal spell. Here's a Biomancer, which is fine. Just like 2-drop, a little bit of value. Monster's Rage, pretty nice, but keep that curve low. Another Send in the best or our first Noxious Newt. And Noxious Newt, we have a lot of barrages, which is kind of nice. Top end of our curve is not particularly large, honestly. But Send in the best is also kind of whatever, too. So, yeah, let's take the Newt. If Newt allows for a double spell, it's great. Practice is pretty good. Talking about practice? Again, Mind Rot's just not really us, I don't think. So, yeah, practice is great. Good synergy, fine spell. Talk about practice. Let me see. A Bane Maker, which is fine with all of our barrages. That's really it. This pack has not gone particularly well for us. Yeah, not really hitting our spots here. We're just not picking up like the late, Witherbloom cards we want to be finding. A Tender on our board. I doubt we're playing any of these cards. Well, I don't freaking know. Whatever. First year tables again? I didn't want to play first year of this deck. It's not even good in our deck. Like Shade Rider's okay. Dude, what is going on? What is happening? They have no respect for the game, I don't like pull. Let's take the land. If we are going to splash blue, the land's better than the first year. Newt tables also, sure. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, not the best spread. When you're Witherbloom, you really want to get it all. We did not really get it all this draft, so it's not ideal. We have a lot of cards to cut here. I think we can cut a Barrage. Healer. Our Noxious Newts, aren't particularly exciting, honestly. Practice. Someone took Lewin, which sucks. We definitely are fighting over Witherbloom, it feels like. Eater, Apprentice. Damn. Alright. Maybe we can cut the Banemaker because we have 2 newts. Honestly, it's funny. The first years just aren't good in our deck. Like, we don't want Rampant Growth. We don't want a 1-drop. And I don't think you want to splash this Fractal Tender. So, like, I just don't want to play these first years. You want your cards to do something. You know, like, which our cards don't necessarily do a lot of. It's a lot of finicky, like, just, oh, gain a life, oh, whatever, you know, like, which is not ideal. Gotta cut, yeah, let's cut the Banemaker, I think. Let's cut the Banemaker. I mean, you could just play all 3 Death Touchers, I guess, with the Barrages. Makes it a Barrage pretty good. But, like, what else do we cut then? Just, like, some random 2 or 3 drop. Like, Send in the Pest could not be, it's kind of like whatever. These newts are weird because, like, we also aren't ramping anything either. We should have no big things to play, really. So, like, the newts are kind of, ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, A plus B in this deck where, like, you know, you want to gain life and then be paid off for gaining life. And we just don't really have a lot of that going on. It's fun. I kind of want to play with this stupid flyer. Like, just looking for ways to win the game. I'm going to cut Send the Pest. I got to cut 1 more card. I think it's the Baymaker. I think we're fine otherwise. It's kind of meh, but we need to actually win the game. You know? And I think our deck is currently light on ways to do that. So, all right. Not the prettiest, not gonna lie. But could see an argument for just playing the stupid frog over the newt. Because, like, the pump might matter more than the mana does. Yeah, man. We fell in the Witherbloom trap, you know? I just kind of like that. All right. Well, that's our deck. And this is where we're at. All right. So there you go. You know what time it is, folks. It's prediction time. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? A believer or a non-believer? An old Witherbloom here. Decent amount of rares, not a lot of synergy. We're going to see if we can make it work.
Good old Rock. Nothing beats that.
Chat. Coming out, man. Oh my god, this hand's horrendous. Oh. I mean, we just can't mulligan 4 lands, 3 spells. This hand's like so bad this format though, because we have to be aggressive. But like, I just can't mulligan this. I can't do it. On the draw. Alright. Pick up a healer. I got something to do at least. Just try it with my shit creature, please. Thank you. Alright. Not a good start. Definitely not a good start. Yeah. Alright. This could be worse. Yeah. Uh-oh. All right. Sure. Unlike an 8 mana 5/5 flyer. Here's a Sky Whale. Jeez. They go land Opus spell here. All right, gonna kill my guy. Yeah, it's embarrassing how much better Prismari is than Witherbloom. Like, truly embarrassing. All right, rough start. We just can't kill this stupid sky whale. We can, like, return the healer and gain some life, I guess.
My words strike like lightning. Another repetition.
And we could stream of life. I guess we could potentially Witherbloom barrage this thing. We draw land. They're just gonna kill us. We shouldn't gain life.
I know it's gonna be bad, but you just can't prepare yourself.
Is there anybody in here?
Yeah. Top the card. Just gonna go for me. We got Poisoner's Apprentice. Yeah. We're just dead. Alright. That's a pretty rough first game there. Not gonna lie. No lies detected. Remember, folks, we are brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Alright, let's get back on track here. We got a good hand. I think maybe we should just mulligan the last game, honestly. Maybe you just, like, we need to recognize what our deck needs to do to win a game, and that wasn't it. So, maybe. Ah, yes. Only way to stop a good guy with a Witherbloom is a bad guy with a Witherbloom. Teacher's best. Sam in chat says, watching BTM on the TV while watching BTM on my phone live. Hell yeah. The Trudge. The Trudge. They got Juntron over here. They're just saying go. Alright, we're gonna jam. Just gonna play the mascot. They might kill it, but what are we gonna do, you know? They do nothing. And we draw a dog water, but no land. Okay. Just gonna attack. Sure. We can, like, Row and Surveil. I don't really hate. Or play the Eater. This is a little weird. I guess they're, like, just multicolored stuff. They haven't done a lot. I gotta play Row. Rather than play a creature we can't use yet. Also, you can Surveil for a land, too, so.
The most brilliant mind on Ravnica is...
If we had a creature, we can get it back. We don't. We need a land, though, so land 4's fine. Turn the Pest. He's back. Can just play a 6/6 next turn. Or play Eater and use the Bite. Look at this. Look at this. This card doesn't seem as good in a soup deck, but a little hard to cast. Or use. Okay. Sure. That's cool. It's fine. Okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna be alright. It's okay. I can get through this. I'm strong. I'm strong, and I can get through this. Alright. We're gonna minus and return, is it the Eater or the Dog Water? Probably the Eater, right? The Dog Water, I mean. Dog Water, gain a life, get a pump. Play Trudge, X is 3. And, this is, you know, considering we just discarded 4 cards, we're not in terrible shape here. Land 6, Berta, Wise Extrapolator. Increment, whatever one more counters on, add mana.
These things happen incrementally, they're gradual.
Alright, I mean, we get to surveil and just gain some life and do stuff. Ship those. Alright, well. Oops. Target player gains 4 life. Attack with our 5/6 and our 6/6. They can't return the pest because the mana's awkward. I think this card's really bad in a soup deck. Like, and we're going to defend our Planeswalker too, so just not like this. Alright, if they block, they can't return it. We say go. This game's not looking too shabby. Last gas the Dog Water, but now I can hopefully defend and return with Ral. Definitely a shoot the moon deck, right? Where like if you get, you know, 3 Dog Waters and 3 Pesky Mascots, your deck is great. But it's hard to do that. Here's Hardened Academic. Man, they just love hard to cast 2-drops, you know? They're feeling it. That can kill Ral, but like I think we're winning on the board, so you can make a freaking Fractal too. Jeez.
Is there anybody in here?
Make a 3/3, which is not particularly relevant on this board because you have 6 toughness in play. So if they attack, they just die. Unless they gain life. Sure. So they get Ral. We're going to attack and put them to 2. If they discard, this is just a pile of cards. Okay.
I'm out of words.
I think some folks like Misnomer. That might just kill them, right? Misnomer Soup to be just like cards of all 5 colors. You can't just play like cards in your 5-color deck. Like you need to be, you know, base 2 or 3 colors on a cohesive strategy. All right, so haven't done the math here, but it looks lethal. All right, so we get to they lose 1 +1, shrink this. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, looks good to me. All right, folks, we're on the board.
Game. Blouses.
All right, 1-1. We can scrape some wins here, I think, but it's gonna be a little tough. Right floor, right back to it. I guess. Right back to the Mythic players.
Diamonds are forever.
All right, so 3 minus X. So it comes to tap with 3 stun counters on it. So turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. We probably just on turn 1, right? No, we're gonna keep. Trudge. Lock him up.
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
He'll be on parole in a couple turns. Expanse. Makes the barrage good too, which is nice, so. Where'd you play that one? We could leave up Barrage, but Apprentice, no way to gain life, just like the typical A plus B problem. Stunned and sleepy. Slumbering Trudge is sleepy. Karn is sleepy. They play a Newt. Maybe we should kill the Newt. Like, we can... Man, practice to gain life for Apprentice sucks. You know, but... Actually, you know what? We should just wait, probably. Because we can try and use practice to kill the Newt by shrinking its power, and then Apprentice afterwards. So we're trying to set up this combo here. -1 effects are insanely good against Death Touchers. So we're just going to go. We'll probably Barrage every 4-drop they play. Doot. Potioner's Trove. All right. Let's go Knicks in New York. Shattered Sanctum. Say go. Science. All right, so this is fine. Trudge is online next turn. We have Royal to protect the 2, which is pretty good, actually. It's funny, I play basketball every week. I just only watch basketball. Oh, we got him. We got him!
Poor predictable Barney. Always takes rock.
Shields up, Captain!
No, you can't. Don't even try.
It's funny, now I want to get a Black Source for my practice. But I want to reveal it. I get a Forest and... Just play from Swamp, whatever. So there you go. That's a big one. Now we got a big fatty with Ward 1. Granted, we are pretty all in on this freaking Trudge, but... Best case scenario, they play a creature. I attack, they block with a Newt, we shrink it, and then Apprentice to the creature. Alright. Here come the colors.
We'll all try to converge at the same time.
They say go. Okay. Currently nothing to do with this Newt yet. So we can practice it, but they have a bunch of mana up too. Don't really want to get involved in a bunch of mana up, honestly. I'm just gonna attack by 2-2. That's fair, Matt. That's fair. We could have used the practice to counter the barrage rather than the treatment and save this for the next removal spell. I think I agree. I think I made a mistake.
I'm stupid. You're smart.
Good catch. Good catch. Obviously, this is not usually a protection spell, but in that case, it was. I think that's a pretty big game. So, should I draw 3 here or something, or what's the deal? Yeah. So embrace the paradox. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, honestly. It's pretty bad for us, but what are you gonna do? They had not played a spell for Barrage to get +1/+0, so. This is our life gain source for Apprentice, though. It's a real... That's the problem, is this deck is just trying to walk this fine line while the Silver Quill deck is beating the shit out of you, and the Soup decks are just, like, casting 8 drops every turn, you know? Like, so... That's why Wither William is definitely the worst deck. Really, and it also operates as like mid-range space, which is mid-range playing its Burn and Tron at the same time. Scientist is good though. Yeah, 7 mana, 8 mana, and 5 cards in hand. Not an envious position. Okay. Grim Harsapex. Special guest card. Sure. If you say so. This is where we can try and line up our practice plus apprentice. Remember, another target you can join this. Draw a card. Alright. We're going to go for it, I think, at this point. We just can't wait any longer. Like, I'm just gonna jam. Practice is set up to look really good if they double block. If a single block, we need to apprentice them. Alright, so we're going to practice. Opponent. We're going to plus this and minus here. See how this works out for us. We have a retrick also, so we can try and retrick if they have something bad for us here, but we can't wait. The longer the game goes, the worse it gets. They're just playing much more powerful spells than us. We kind of have nothing left really here, really, so. Alright, so that part looks good. They will draw a card here, potentially. They're going to surveil. Woo! We got him! They get to draw a card. We get to kill their Harsapex. And then we are in somewhat decent shape. They draw a card. Apprentice.
Perhaps he has infused you with his power.
Problem is, they'll have 5 cards in their hand, so make it 6. Hope they ain't good.
Is there anybody in here?
Not a nice spot to be in where, like, there's so many, you know, 5, 6, and 7 mana cards I can cast that will just blow us the hell out of the water. But what are you gonna do? We're Witherbloom. Gotta live the life. Harsapex is someone who tells the future by looking at bird guts. I don't like that. Kind of creeps me out, if I'm being honest. Don't like that one bit.
Books? Books are for squares.
They're really the tank here. What is going on? Dude.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Well, of all the 7 mana cards that could be bad for us, that one is the worst. Cool. Deuce gifted subs. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, I guess. I don't think we can ever win, but we're going to try, I guess. I should have played that nude first, but whatever.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I'm on tilt. White, white, black, black, blue, green. Working that trove overtime. The bloom. The bloom. Fractal Tender. That's bad. Pull from the Grave is not saving us this game. It's just too small ball. We're going to return, what, like a freaking vanilla 6/6 and a 2/2, and they're going to LA huge spells the entire game. So, yeah, we're mega dead. Alright, we'll play their turn, I suppose. They played 10 mana worth of spells last turn.
Here coming. Great things don't happen in tiny little increments.
Give me what I want! That's not what I want! Give me what I want!
Come on, opponent. Let's freaking go here. All right, let's wrap this thing up. You got your poor worthless opponent down to nothing. You have 10,000 mana. All you need is a knife. It's like rain. The harmony in that song is really good. Like the word, like the good advice. It goes, advice. It's really, really good. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Just anyone? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Or if you're in YouTube, leave a comment. You got time. Our opponent's sitting here doing nothing, so. Time for 4 drafts today? Not at this rate. I don't mean just the song, I mean the actual harmony in the chorus. Like the back, like it's like, the good advice. And the harmony goes, and the good advice. It's like really cool. All right, Terrafractal for $1 million. Surveil. Pest mascot. Yeah, this. All right. All right. That was tough. That was definitely a tough one. Nope, didn't have fun that game. Thanks for asking. All these bully Mythic players are going to beat me, a poor Diamond player.
Diamonds are forever.
All right. We're going to mulligan. And all right, this is definitely a pretty frustrating part of the format. We've had 2 color decks in a row. We literally can't draw a proper mix of our 2 colors. And we play against 5 colors every round. They just cast whatever they want. We do have turn 1 Trudge and a way to protect it and a removal spell. I think we have to keep this hand. It's actually pretty good, right? Trudge, kill a thing, defend it. Yeah, whatever. And we'll ship Ral, which is uncastable. Ay, 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 ay. Is it an AI soundboard? No, no, no. We don't use AI here in any capacity, all right? The soundboard is all 100% human-made. Just me, a human being, hitting buttons.
We have technology.
We drew a swamp at least, so we're not, like, stone dead. They just have natural Sultai. Yep, no problem. Yep, it's fine. Whatever. Natural Tron, turn 3. All right, well, we found our lands, I guess. We're just the Trudge deck. We're all in on Trudge every game. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Forest, island, swamp, plains. What happens if they play a mountain next turn? What happens? Should have kept the Ral? Yeah, I know, obviously, right? All right. No. Actually, I think this is fine. We have nothing to do next turn anyway. Let's protect it. We'll just cast it again next turn with protection up. There's the mountain. They got it. They didn't get. It wasn't natty though. It wasn't natty. They had to go get it. So.
Space.
Aspiring Spike with the big raid. Thanks, Spike. Appreciate it. Hi, folks. My name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator, commentator. Hi there. Hello. Welcome. Aspiring Spike, the modern king, sending over here to me do a little Strixhaven draft on our Bronze Mythic show. We try and make Mythic. It's not going so well here in these last draft or two, but that's okay. And we're trudging. You were just playing Trudge in Modern, Spike? Ooh, tell me more. Tell me more. What's up, Sis? Thanks for resub. Shopkeeper's Bane. I mean, listen. Honestly, 6/6 plus Royal Treatment is not that bad here, so. Get a bunch of mana, but we don't care. Got a block, okay. Come by the Church of Modern, Jim. Yeah, Modern just really hasn't scratched the itch for me these days, you know? If I could play it on Magic Arena, maybe, but Magic Online is Oh!
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Boom! Fizzles the spell, no card for you.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good.
Okay, no follow-up. Card draw spell, sure. Ever fail to make Mythic? Yeah, we have two non-Mythics. One was a medical issue I had, and then one was lore when I was like traveling for like a month straight and had some travel woes and I couldn't get home, and then the season ended, so. Trudge fight rigging? Ooh, that's fun. Alright, so that's good for us. We survived this turn. I kind of want to just kill this and not trade off my 4-2, so Worship Barrage. Pioneers coming back, 2027. Heard it here, not first, but maybe, you know, a little bit. All right, attack. Trudge fight rigging top 8 at a modern challenge. That's fun. Got some modern Pro Tours coming up. We got the modern RCs I'll be doing coverage of, I believe, in a few months. They're DOB. I got 3 removal spells in my hand, and they're at 9. Oh, Spike Top is sweet. What's up, Delteezy? Got to meet a lot of folks in Cincinnati where I was doing coverage. If you were home, hopefully you enjoyed the coverage. That's horrifying. 2, 4, 6, 12, 13 mana. Okay. Alright, I mean, we're trying to finish it. They're at 3. Gonna say go. If they have Bath Magics, I'm gonna walk out the door probably. Oh shit, this was artifacts, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh god, no.
I suppose you think that was terribly...
I forgot it was Putrefy. I'm an idiot. No, don't punish me. Don't punish me. No, no. Okay, that doesn't matter. Sure. That's bad. Alright, so they're just gonna draw a bunch of cards. That's bad. Yeah, that's not good. No Mad Magic, so we're still alive, but... And we have a million kill spells in our hand. Put Goblin Lackey in Modern when I try it out. Yeah, obviously I would play some Goblin Lackey. I mean, I'm astounded Goblin Lackey is not in Modern. Just like such an obvious plant. It's just so much worse than every other card in the format. Alright, so they draw a bunch of cards. Alright.
Get off my plane.
Damn it. Yeah, alright. It's unfortunate. We could have like waited and like grappled and had this response maybe, but I don't know. We could go for the kill here. It is extremely risky. They have a black, a green, and a blue or red up. Let's just start here. We're gonna kill this. See what they do.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
I mean, not going to loot. Oh my god, dude. dude. That's gonna be a 6/6, right? All right, fun game. Fun game. Well, they didn't cast a spell and kill us, I suppose. Got that going for us. Yes, our choices didn't matter as far as having lethal. All right. Witherbloom still really, really bad. But rank floor! We were riding the rank floor these last 2 drafts. All right. Yeah. Let's look at our wrong deck. Sorry. That was our last deck. So 2 2-color decks in a row. And just getting this shit kicked out of us by multicolor decks. This deck was pretty bad, I think. I think Witherbloom is just... You have to really shoot the moon. Witherbloom to have to be playable. I think this card's pretty bad, too, honestly. Yeah. Golgari is totally fine. Witherbloom, though, is not so good. Yeah, I mean, just don't draft Witherbloom unless it's insanely open. There really is no other thing to say. So, we got 3 drafts left, folks. Try to make Mythic. We got to make 2 full ranks in 3 drafts. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stream folks, buckle up. All right, we ain't done yet.